and we're worried about tornadoes that could spawn off of it. And you can't really prep for a tornado. All you can do is be like aware.
Happy Hump Day, everybody! Today we are on the Marketplace Deal Adventure. We are somewhere near Cookville.
Yes.
Going to see a man about a jet ski.
Oh no, we're going to see a man. I hope it ain't a Florida man.
So yesterday we spent the day in Lynchburg, and today we are over here. What's that lake called? Center Hill Lake?
Center Hill Lake, yes.
We are going to be at that lake to look at the jet ski. That's supposed to be the most sought after lake in Tennessee, I believe.
We crossed over it. It was pretty, that bridge was pretty high.
It looked beautiful though.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
We might have to come check out this lake one day. On the map it kind of looks similar to Tim Ford's lake, the way it's all spread out and curved around.
Yeah.
So hopefully this will be a good jet ski, because this has been a bit of a drive. How long we've been driving?
About 2 hours.
About 2-hour drive here. So, and it's been a beautiful drive.
Yeah, it's beautiful weather.
Nice drive through the country. So we'll let you know what this jet ski looks like when we get there.
Yep.
See, Brett's out there testing the jet ski. We'll see what he thinks of it when he gets back in here. Are we taking it home today? That's the question. Look at this beautiful lake. We'll definitely have to come back here. It takes a little while to get back in because of the no wake.
Hey guys, good afternoon.
So I got a question for you, Brett.
Oh, I bet you do. What is it, Madam Mayor?
What did you think about that jet ski I saw you riding around on earlier that you went to look at?
I liked it.
How much did you like it?
I think for the price, the age, and how it performed, looking at the motor, sound, and smells, I had a good vibe, and so come check it out.
Uh-oh. Look at what Brett did.
This is it. So he was asking $4,800 for it. It's 10 years old. So it's actually it's 11 years old. So 2014. So yeah, 10 years old. It's got a few blemishes, but nothing major.
Those are just tattoos, right?
Huh?
Those are tattoos.
Yeah, they're tattoos, tattoos. So the trailer came with it. It's a galvanized trailer. It's in good shape. So it's a 2014 Sea-Doo GTI 130. So a GTI is a step above the GSE, I believe, or it's a GST. I forget what it is. But it's a little step up, but it's the lower model. This 130 will run all the way up into the 300s. It just means a little step up in power, horsepower. But I got on it. It did fine. I got a top speed of, I think it was 39, but he says it'll go 55. It probably will, because it does have a sport mode and an eco mode. And although I did toggle it and try to get it into the sport mode, I believe you have to be almost stopped for it to start in the sport mode. So I don't think it actually got into sport mode. So I'm happy with it. Had good power. Another thing, another blemish on it is that it has a rip in the seat right here, but he did acknowledge that. And you can get these seat covers. He said they're about $50, and they staple on the inside of the seat. So just the covers, the foam and everything is fine. It does have the closed loop cooling system, which is nice. So if you're near salt water, you can run salt water through it, and the salt water won't get in the motor because they have a separate system.
Hey, to be honest, I thought that GT stood for Granger Therese.
Yeah, it could be. Granger Therese integrated.
Yeah.
So the motor's pretty clean. We got to run it today. Everything looks fine. There's
Well, I didn't.
no
not
leaks, no leaks in it, and everything's good. And he told me several things that were done to it. Maintenance-wise, it has a new, I believe, impeller, he said, and a new wear ring that they have on jet skis. So it seems to be in good mechanical shape. Another thing it has is this, you can tow a skier or a tube. So
Or a kneeboard.
Or a kneeboard. So it has the towing feature on that. And I don't believe they come with those. This must have been added at some point when it was bought. It has the step up, so if you're in the water, can't get back out, got the step up bar, so you can get it back on the ski.
That'll come in handy for me.
It's got the IBR braking system, and it has the auto reverse function, so you can back up from the boat dock. So it's got a couple features on it I like. So I think this will be a good addition to our pontoon boat.
So this was another deal found on
it's another
Marketplace.
Good deal. So what I do when I was looking at these for value, because the years have a lot to do with it. I think this has about 223 hours on it. So you put that all in, but when you Google search, I do NADA Sea-Doo GTI 130 2014, and it'll give you an approximate value. You'll get three values. You'll get a value where it's some wear and tear, and then you'll get a value for, and I can't remember what it was. I think it was around 5,600, and then you add the trailer, which is another, could be 600 to 1,000. So we were a couple thousand below book value.
That's pretty good.
So I thought that was pretty good. Yeah.
And again, it was another great buyer, so you got to meet another nice person.
And a few of these skis I've been looking at, and a lot of newer ones, the prices really jump. So he wanted 48. I gave him 46.50 is what we settled on. And when you start to get skis that are only 7 or 8 years old, the prices really jump up to 7,000-8,000. And in my head, I was like, a jet ski, if we're going to get one, it's worth about 5,000 to me. I'm not willing to go much above that unless it's just an astounding sled. But I think this was a good value. I think it'll serve us well, and so another good deal.
All right, I can't wait to try it out.
Well, you could have tried it today.
No, I want to try it for a lengthy time, not just a quickie.
Yeah, it was just a quickie for me, so.
All right, well, I'm ready for the long ride.
So we're going to find a place to put this in our garage here.
We got to cram it in, and I guess that's it, because I don't think you can fit much else in there.
I'll start building a second deck so you can put it up, you know.
Oh, so I can keep going with my list?
I'm going to put in a
Sweet.
hoist system so you can lift it up in the sky.
Oh, neat. All right, well, stay tuned for our next adventure. Hello, today we are heading to Shelbyville to pick up a China hutch, which we'll use for a pantry and a storage cabinet. It's a really nice one. We are lucky enough to get in on it because there was other people interested, and it's been kind of hard to find one of these anyway that's in good condition. People have lots of the TV entertainment center armoires, but that's not quite what we're looking for, and we'd have to do some extra work to it to make it work for us. So we are lucky to find something that is exactly what we're looking for.
We're trying to find something that's made of real wood, not the compressed board with the China crap.
Yeah, because there's plenty of that.
Yeah.
And that breaks really easily too when you're moving it a lot.
Yeah.
And for the prices, I really would rather have real wood because people are still charging a lot of money for those ones.
So we're looking at $175 as the asking price, and there is other interest in it. So I don't really anticipate that she's going to move much on the price. But
And
it's okay. It's really what we want.
it's in excellent condition from what we can tell from the pictures. Now, if we get there and find out that those pictures are not true to that, we might try, to get some money off. But I think those pictures are going to be accurate and it's in excellent condition. So definitely don't mind paying full price when it's in great condition.
When it's worth it.
Yeah. So
This is probably the last furniture piece that we are going to need, I think. We don't yet know what we're doing with that second bedroom. We did put an extra bed up in the loft for a bedroom, so if we have guests, we can entertain them. But that second bedroom is really small, and it has a built-in bunk that really isn't feasible for a bed unless you're a child. So we're still looking to repurpose that room. We just don't know that it's going to be a bedroom. It might be an office space, might be storage space.
that's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking maybe a small desk in there and some storage cubes or shelving of some sort, cabinet, who knows. But that's what I'm thinking, because that bunk bed, the only thing it's going to be useful for us for is to throw stuff up in there for storage, but then it's hard to access it.
Yeah.
So that'll probably come down. It's some nice wood that could get repurposed for possibly some shelving or something.
Yeah, we're basically using it as a shelf. As you can see, our weather here is starting to turn. We had sunshine this morning, but we're supposed to get into 2 days of rain. It actually might start raining this afternoon. So we're kind of fighting that a little bit, and that we have the trailer with us. It's a covered trailer, so it's no problem getting it home in the rain, but we don't want to get it, take it in the house and have it get wet. But at least we can keep it in the trailer until it stops raining, which could be 3 days from now. The hurricane is heading up this way. I mean, it won't be hurricane strength, of course, by the time it gets up here, but we're expecting a whole bunch of rain, like 3.5 to 4.5 inches of rain. And right now the cone has it doing a left bowling hook over our area and then stalling over Nashville, which is where all the rain is going to happen as it becomes like a tropical depression. And we're worried about tornadoes that could spawn off of it. And you can't really prep for a tornado. All you can do is be like aware and just kind of watch the news. But we're expecting to probably lose power. There's a lot more trees up here than there is in Florida in terms of trees over power lines and that. So we're expecting, it seems like we've already lost power in the cabin a couple times. Just more recently, we had like a 15-minute storm, but it fried our modem. They exchanged it for free, but it fried it through the coax because it was plugged into a power strip. But the coax was not protected, and that's what fried it. But Spectrum was really good. I mean, they were super fast. We went to a store nearby, switched it out, gave us a newer one. We even got an upgraded modem, so that worked out well. So that story is all to say that the power tends to go out here pretty frequently. Not really sure why that is, but we're just going to expect to lose power. We don't have generator for our refrigerator, so we may have to do the ice and cooler method. We don't know yet what we're doing with that. I kind of wish I'd kept my 2 Honda generators, but you don't know you're going to need them. And I guess in a pinch, if I pulled the motorhome out into the rain, I could hook the generator up to that if I needed to save food. So at least we do have a generator, but it's an onboard generator to the motorhome. So yeah, so anyway, we're trying to pick up this hutch and get it back before it rains. That's the plan. So hey guys, we went out to get this hutch. We paid $180 actually, because they didn't have change, but she gave us some rum bottles. So
Well, she gave us some decor to go with it.
So we got this this hutch here. Just got it home. We still have to get it loaded up.
Yep, so now we're gonna unload it and then we'll show you what it looks like when we get it into the house.
Yep.
So I guess it's time to do some heavy lifting.
Get them muscles working.
Oh boy. All right, we'll check it out when we get it inside.
Okay.
So here it is. I think it's gonna work pretty well. It is a little different than what we originally planned. Originally, we were just planning like a double door kind of cabinet pantry, but this has a lot of little drawers and the cabinets down there and drawers here, and you can still put some decorative stuff on there. So I think it's going to work well.
Yeah, I think it'll be a nice piece. Not sure if I like it where it is, or if we took that little shelf down to the right and we could center it on the wall. I don't know if that's a big deal or not. Maybe not. But it's just something
We'll
that's...
have to see.
It's
But if you
just-
leave it there, then we could put something here for the shoes.
Yeah, and plus if we centered it, I think the space to the left of it would then get unutilized.
Right.
Be a waste, so.
And then we got the little dinner table coming. And I think the only things we need to focus on now is some lighting.
Yeah,
Possibly a small desk to go in that back room.
possibly, if we create enough space in there. Right now it's kind of our overflow room.
Right, but that's going to get cleared up. And possibly some organization, storage, little things for that room. But I think other than that, we should be good.
Yeah, it's a small house. I mean, it's a very small
You
space.
can't fit
but
too much in here.
yeah, you get even two more pieces and you'd be crowded.
But yeah, I think we'll be looking at the lighting for sure.
Yeah.
And then we also have to get stools for the dinner table and a glass top for the barrel, because we're going to be getting the barrel.
Yep.
So we got to get the glass
Hopefully
top
on
and some
Saturday,
stools.
weather permitting.
Yeah, hopefully. Fingers crossed. And some hedge trimmers too, right?
That's right. Yep. Because they're located about an hour and a half from here. They're both out there close to each other, about
So
10
we're
minutes
checking
apart.
it all off the list.
Yep.
So stay tuned for more deals. And this was another one we found on Marketplace.
Correct. No tax.
And great people.
Nice
and
people.
where were they from?
Florida. And they moved up here 18 years ago.
Yep. And the one lady was born in Ocala. But
Yeah.
they were living in Kissimmee and they got tired of it and they love it here and said this is their final place. They're never going anywhere else.
And they're about a generation older than us, so they were probably about our age when they moved up here. So we're kind of following in their footsteps.
So it's just great, again, to meet nice people and get good stuff.
Yep. Another journey.
Whoop whoop. Good morning, everybody. We are on the road again looking for deals. It's kind of a gloomy day today. Looks like winter's coming is what it looks like to me.
It does look like that, yep.
So today we are heading to the Spring Hill area again.
Again.
What are we grabbing today?
Some bar stools that we like. Good price on those for $50.
And we have a second pickup in the same area as well. We're going to get a glass tabletop for the barrel.
And then we'll have a complete kitchen setup. Table and chair setup.
That'll be so nice. I wanted to get the wooden tabletop with the glass inlay, but it wasn't looking like that was feasible at the moment, but we may switch out in the future. You never know what you might find down the road, but we need to get something going for now. So we're excited to get that done. It's been a beautiful drive. The one great thing about going for these longer drives to get stuff is you get to go through the country, look at the nice landscape.
Yeah, it's a beautiful drive. It's hilly and fresh air.
You get to see lots of cows.
Lots of cows.
And they're so cute. So we're gonna check back with you guys later.
So the glass tabletop is also $50, but it's a 1/2 inch thick, and it's a beveled round table. It's gonna be nice and sturdy. And to get a glass inlay into a wooden table, someone has to fabricate that, and we had quotes up around $400, $425, and that was just a little high, I thought. So we're going to go with the glass table instead of the wooden and with the glass insert. I've seen some, and I think they look amazing, but not $400 amazing.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye out for a deal. Like I said, maybe we can switch later on down the road.
Yeah, and you can always sell a glass tabletop.
Or we may be able to repurpose it somewhere.
That's true.
You never know. So we should be at our first location very soon. And then I'll check back in when we're headed to the second location. And of course,
turn left onto the Tennessee 396 West ramp.
What she said. Gotta listen to the lady. She likes to tell you where to go.
Yep.
And then we'll check back in when we get back to the house to show you it in full detail. Okay, so we just got done picking up the bar stools.
Yeah, and we're very impressed with them. They're in very good shape, and I think we got a great deal on them.
And now we are heading to pick up the glass top table. Still gloomy out. I actually got to put on my jacket today.
Yeah,
Got some hoodie weather.
it was around 66. Now it's made its way up to 72, but it's still very nice out. A little cloudy, but we'll take it.
We just picked up our tabletop and it is brand new, still in the packaging. So that was definitely a great find.
Yeah, it was wrapped in styrofoam. It's got a beveled edge and it's a 1/2 inch thick, so it should make for a really nice top. Now we did want a little bit bigger top, but it's only about 1 inch or 1.25 inches smaller than the ones we were looking at. I don't think that's a significant difference. So we're happy with it. We'll see what it looks like when we get it set up.
And we got one deal left today. We're picking up a little 4-foot ladder. And that should be it for the deal shopping today. Unless, of course, we find something else in the travels. You never know. Looky what I got. Some bar stools.
What did you find there?
This is one of the best purchases we made today. Both of these bar stools for $50.
Yeah, I like the way they kind of look like a barrel.
And they look brand new.
Yeah, there's not a scratch on them. Metal frames, and then they swivel.
And most bar stools I've been seeing are usually $100 a piece and up. And of course, brand new, they wanted $200 to $250 for the different barrel bar stools. So that's quite a difference in price.
Yeah, so
$25.
$50 for two. So that was the deal of the day.
Yes, that was the deal of the day. But I think the glass top was also a pretty darn good deal.
Yes. Now you can get cheaper glass tops, but they're thinner and they're not beveled. And this needed to be kind of a thick one so it doesn't break.
And even if you were buying that thin one brand new, you still would pay.
All right.
So this one was $50. It's 1/2 inch thick, 36 in diameter.
Yeah, something like that.
So that'll be a good start. like I said, I'm still going to keep an eye out for the wooden one with the glass inlay.
Yeah, that would be really pretty.
However, this was a really great deal, and it's brand new, still in the packaging.
Yeah, it's still in the packaging, so it made it really easy to load. We didn't have to blanket it up.
Yep, so that was perfect. No sales tax, no full price.
Correct.
And the last thing we picked up today was this ladder.
So we did get 2 bigger ladders. I think it's a 22-foot extension ladder or maybe a 20-foot extension ladder. And then we also got a 10-foot ladder. So we needed something a little smaller.
Because with this, I'll be able to clean the tops of the kitchen cabinets.
Right.
And get to some of those hard-to-reach places.
So this 4-foot ladder should work nicely. Now, if we need an even smaller ladder than that, we got step stools.
And we paid $25 for that one.
25. Now, I didn't check what these retail for, but I'm sure it's more than 25.
Yeah, ladders usually aren't that
pretty
cheap.
pricey. Yeah.
So $25 sounded great to me.
Works for me. Now, the fiberglass ladders are more expensive. These are aluminum ladders. They are lighter. The fiberglass ladders are insulated, so if you're doing electrical work off of them or you're cutting trees near power lines, then those are a good safety measure.
And I'll be doing none of that.
Yeah, so that wasn't a big issue for us. The aluminum ladders will work just fine. They're lighter, they're easier to carry around and store, so hey, I think we got 3 good scores here.
Yeah.
So our table's ready to use now with this chair and this
Well,
tabletop.
that's exciting.
Yay.
So that's today's episode of Driving for Deals.
Driving for deals. I see you enjoying your coffee there, Madam Mayor.
I sure am. It's that time of day.
It sure is.
And do you notice anything
I see you've
about
been,
this area?
yeah, you've been working on this cabinet here. It looks really nice.
Yeah, I keep trying to put stuff around. I'm still going to need another storage cabinet for that other room, though.
And real quick, I'll show people this little shelf that we did get, and we hang our keys here and some other knickknacks. Our flashlights stay up there, so we always know where they are in case the power goes out or we need to grab a flashlight. It seems like we're always grabbing a flashlight for something, whether it's to go in a closet or go under the house or in the garage. It's always a flashlight.
Well, it's a good thing you know where they're at, then.
They're always right there.
That's smart.
So what we got going on here?
Well, we finally got our glass top,
I see that.
and we finally got our stools. Everything is perfectly set up over here.
Yeah, it looks really nice, I think. I think it looks amazing. Better than I even had hoped.
And it's going to be an even better view when it cools off and we get some trimming done back there. I absolutely love our barrel table.
Yeah, it's like a little nook, but we can push it against the glass, and then it gives us a lot of floor space. And yeah, really nice. I can back out a little bit and show people the floor space.
And once again, I'm super thankful to Jason because he did a super good job, and then the other pieces that we found just tied it all together.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I love our barrel table.
Yep. So we're still working on some lighting. This is some old lighting, but hey, we're gonna work with it while we have it.
I want to get rid of this and get that wagon wheel chandelier and then put it up over here.
Yeah,
more.
maybe more centered and bring it down in the middle of the room, right?
There's so many projects, and every time I think we're done with our list, I think of another thing we could use.
Right.
I guess that's the way it goes. Cross one off, put 2 on.
Yeah, it's really coming along though.
I love it. It's so much fun too, and I'm glad everybody gets to join our journey and help us decorate with your ideas and just tag along with us. That makes it extra special.
It does.